Welcome to the channel. Let's just jump straight into the tournament. So top 25% at the moment. I made it into the top 100 yesterday, which was good with 5 wins. My defense, oh my gosh, they've gone down to E. 3 defeats in quick succession. But at least I suppose I'm actually taking part now. Okay. Okay, I'm just looking at this and trying to decide. I think I'm going to swap for greens just on the off chance that things work out. There we go, 3 greens. This has been a pretty. This is going to be a tough one. They're a good, it's a well put together team. No obvious flaws, and that is not an encouraging looking board to begin with. Without, nearly any green tiles where I can actually use them. Still looking that way a little bit. I'm just trying to go for some combos, just try and get some tiles in motion. This shaping up to be quite a defeat at the minute. Doesn't necessarily mean it is going to definitely be, but it probably is. Not liking the look of this at all. Going to take away all my successes from yesterday, I think. There we are, 1 down. At least a chance. Poison is probably going to be enough to finish off at least the majority of my heroes. Going to see if the purple tiles can carry away the tank. I thought they might, but they didn't. Now I'm on fire as well as poisoned, so that's looking even worse. Somehow their leader is this one is still standing, 7 health. Right, I may as well kill him, so that's a few more points, but there we are. That's over. I suspected that one was not going to go well. I got a few points for it at least, but not particularly impressed. Same again, really, here. This is going to be a tough one. Unlucky, writing it upside down. Funky. I am going to go for a purple team, I think, rather than greens this time. Just as they've got 2 of the most annoying yellows imaginable in CMYK twice. Although they obviously have 2 annoying purples as well. So, right, let's kill off. That's one of the CMYKs dead straight away. That's handy. Won't kill off the other one, but might do something to them. Let's try move some tiles up and around the board. Created 1 hole, and that's going to be it for now. Going to be able to get my CMYK to go off after this, I think, which is good because that'll mess up their accuracy a chunk. Generally helps keep people alive if they can't shoot straight. And then that should take out their tank, I was going to say. Okay, going to go for this and this. And yeah, I guess going to go for CMYK here. Nearly killed him. I think this might. I was hoping that would finish him off. There, that finished him off. There we are. Luckily, some of those missed because of the accuracy down thing. Victoria's just going to fire off a load of shells and see what happens. I'm going to do this because it will trigger a little combo. And combo tiles do more damage. CMYK again, and then this. So this has been, yeah, that one was quite smoothly done. It wasn't a great board, but I managed to play it fairly well, so that was handy. Going to stick with this team because they've gone for a yellow tank, which I still argue is a mistake, although I think somebody on the leaderboard had a yellow tank or purple tank. Would always suggest it's not wise to go with one when you can colour stack against it, but that's my opinion. Doesn't always come in, not always a factor. Let's see, go some yellow tiles and hopefully get CMYK nearly charged. Then I'm going to do this. I'm going to target old Crash, yes, Crash, and then let Victoria just have a go and see what happens. Purple tiles should take out Leapfrog, or Costume Leapfrog, I should say. And then there we go. Go below this blue tile, clear some tiles off the board, and also kill Nash. There we go, he's down. That I was hoping that would generate enough a mana to get my Victoria charged. It didn't quite, but there we go. That has now done that. Hooray! There we go. They are dead. Bye, bye, bye. Okay, so not going too badly after that first one. No way am I going to run with the team I've got at the minute. I might swap in for my yellow team. Tannenbaum, a bit of a risk, I know, because one of his skills doesn't really work, but the other does. Let's just go for it and see. I'm going for this because they got 2 purple heroes tucked away on the side. Probably would have been better off going for green by the look of it, but that's just because of the board. rather than the actual gameplay. Okay, let's see. Kind of want my Vittorias to go off. But I've only got one. I just remembered. I don't know what you're talking about, isn't it? I, of course, yes, I only have one Vittoria. I was going to have to. I could have gone with what I often do, which is of all greens when I'm facing this situation. I didn't, and I'm probably going to regret that. In fact, it's looking very much like I'm going to regret that at the moment. So this is looking extremely bad in terms of tile damage and everything else. Vittorias are still quite effective, as you can see, doing quite a chunk of damage there. One of the few Season 1 heroes who is still generally in a lot of use. You see them in a lot of teams. Very unusual. Hopefully this is there. That's one of the Vittorias down. Tannenbaum, if he's still alive, but that's not going to... So he can share damage, but that's not going to do anybody any good at all. And I think that's it for him as well. No, he's still damaged. He's got 2 health. This should kill off Vittoria and net me a few more points, but not a great day of... Not a great third day, certainly. The final attack, and this one has at least... gives me a nice chance by coming completely the wrong colour tank. And I would argue the worst choice when... the worst choice to colour a tank and then to back it up with another green. So I would say that's a really foolish decision by Princess Linnea. There we go. That's going to leave some holes. Can do this. Pew, pew, pew. Going for that. There are lots of killing going on. Let's see. That should make a hole there. This hopefully will finish off Michelle. There we are. I thought it would. This will then finish off... Sorry, it won't finish off Nash. It will do a little bit of damage to him. My CMYK can blind their CMYK and everybody else, which is good because I don't like getting hit. Bit of down there. That should... Oh, I thought that might kill off Helix then, but it wasn't quite enough. Enough to that, so that should finish him off. And then my Vittorias can now finish off Nash, and that is all over. So that's a pretty poor day 3, really. Not nowhere near as good as it went yesterday. It's knocked me off my perch, put me into 693rd, so I dropped straight out of the top 100, which is a shame. I was rather liking being there for a little while. Leaderboard-wise, it is... and yeah, greens... Is that the team I was playing, actually? Is that what I was playing? I don't think it was, necessarily. If I played that one... Looks like a gun with back... I'm not very good on Cyrillic writing. I think that's the right word. Who was it I just played? Oh, no. Somebody else who had exactly the same team I played. There we are. So, yeah, like I said, I would expect it to be greens at the top. Surprised that this one's there, to be fair. Roger, yeah, so lots of greens. Very few. One yellow tank, but otherwise greens. Obviously very prominent, as you would expect. So there we are. Anyway, that's it. So I'll see if I can regain some score tomorrow. Thank you for watching, as ever, and do please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And it just remains for me to say, au revoir, goodbye, and may death come swiftly to your enemies.